What's up, guys? It's Funar from MultiplayerGamers.com, and we are here for episode 6 of Arma3 Zeus missions, and this is going to be an interesting one. We are on a different map this time. We usually do stuff on Altus. Today, we're on the island of Panthera, and the reason for that is it's going to become pretty apparent what the reason for that is. If you're not familiar with the map, this will be good. If you are familiar with the map, I think you know what's coming. So, the team's mission this time around is after the recovery of Altus Airport, they have been called out to go to the island of Panthera. On this island is a scientist that was presumed dead, that while they were going through the information they recovered at Altus Airport after the takeover, or the recovery, I should say, they found information that a scientist was indeed alive that was presumed dead, and they tracked the information back to the island of Panthera. So their objective is to recover the scientist, and the scientist is going to be an AI character, and the scientist is not going to enjoy being recovered. They will not be armed, however. They will have to approach the scientist and recover him and take him back to the field base over here. And got a couple of new members today. We got Kaiga 12, Conan 58, Boomer, Gamage, and Nillers should be joining us shortly. Maybe some more, we don't know. We'll see what happens here. So at this point, I just want to do the mission setup. So these guys are kind of chatting around here, gearing up and so forth. But what I want to do is I want to create their zone where they're going to go to. So they're going to boat over, and they're going to boat over, I think, let's see, I had this planned out prior to recording. I think we're going to have them boat over to, I was originally thinking the airport, but I'm thinking I want them down here now, so I'm going to even change what I thought I was going to do. So I'm going to have them boat over here, and yeah, because they're way over there, I'm going to have them come over here and make landfall here at this little town slash base slash something. So the intent of the mission is they are going to have to gear up in a vehicle and move on. So given the fact that I'm not sure how many people are going to be here, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to create my favorite vehicle, the off-road armed vehicle, and we'll create 2 of these. And let's see, we're going to load it with our typical weapons and so forth. Not weapons, gear rather. And I am looking for, am I in the wrong? I think I'm in the wrong spot. I want to give them medical supplies. Well, actually, maybe I don't have to do that this time around. I encourage them this time around to bring a medic. I also encourage them to choose their gear wisely. I mean, they're going to be hoofing it quite a bit, so let's see. I don't know why I'm not seeing my AGM gear. Where is my AGM gear? Sound suppressors. Here, we're going to do something like that. They don't usually have long-range radios. And what I'd like to do, honestly, is put them in a situation where they could potentially get separated, which would be kind of interesting from a mission standpoint. So my thoughts are that if you don't know the island of Panthera, I guess I'll let the cat on the bag at this point, but the island of Panthera is actually the island that Jurassic Park was filmed on. And as such, my thought is that the scientist they're trying to recover is actually a geneticist, and that's in the mission brief that they received prior to mission. That is what they were told, was that there was a geneticist. The guy was a geneticist, and they have to be recovered. So my initial thought is, quite honestly, to have a bunch of dinosaurs roaming around. And one of the mods that we actually have on the server is one that gives us dinosaurs. So it might be fun to have a bunch of dinos in here. So I'm not going to go crazy with it. Definitely not crazy with it. So, alright, so what I'm going to do is, this is where landfall will be. And I'm not going to put a bunch of guys here. I'm going to put a bunch of dead guys here. And I'm going to put one dead dinosaur, and I want to see if they find them. So let's just put these guys all around. Oops. Hitting the wrong button. And I'll end up deleting these guys after they've cleared this area, just to speed the server up a little bit. Just too many objects on the server, make it slow down. So then we have lag and all sorts of nasty stuff. So let's just give you a little preview here. So dinosaurs. We have this mod on here that will give us these guys. And they're pretty damn vicious. But I'm going to put one right here. I'll be curious to see if they find it. I am also going to put a couple of Rex. And I'm going to put them on fire too. Let's see, smoke. Yes, I'm cheating, but this makes it fast. And that smoke will actually last forever, using it that way, so it won't fade away over time. Let's see, what else can I throw over here? What other kind of wrecks? We'll put this here, and this here. I might put a helo over here. That was a bit louder than I thought it was going to be. Okay, I'm going to put an objective. Or at least a mission marker. And what else do we want to put over here? I like the weapons group guys. To kill them anyway. I burned him up. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that's landfall. That looks pretty nice. I haven't decided where I'm going to put the scientist yet. It's going to be someplace that's deep in the zone, I think. I might put some guys in this area. Some regular CSAT guys, because it's not going to be, this is not going to be just like Dinosaur Palooza. My thought is maybe this town right here could be a possible location. Ultimately, I want to get them up here. And up here is the zone that, if you've watched the Jurassic Park movies, might look a little familiar. The artist of this map did a pretty damn good job, honestly. This is actually the Welcome Center. And this is ultimately, I think, where they're going to find the scientist. I haven't decided yet, but they need to make landfall up here if they do that. So this is another possibility, this dome. I believe that door opens. At least I hope it does. So that's a possibility. But again, I don't know if I want to have them or force them into coming over here. So we will see. Why is there a... Interesting. I didn't know what the purple flag was for. So I'm going to start out there. I think I'm going to place... Let's just take a look here. What's over in this zone? See, this is a nice little airport. The scientist might be here. I might put him here. I kind of wanted to be in a valley, though. Well, I think ultimately the actual scientist will be here. And we'll put some CSAT guys over here, too. So that is East Coast. See, I don't know. I'd like to use that island up there, but there's going to be no easy way to get up there. And I really want them to kind of be in the terrain you know, having a valley on either side. There's actually a castle. Let's see if I can find it real quick. There's actually a castle that's pretty darn cool. This one right here. That is a possibility as well. Lots of water in the area. Yeah, so that's an option. So we're going to have them investigate a couple of different areas. I'm going to have them investigate this airport. Let's see what I want to call it. We'll just call it search site. And we'll do another one here. And we'll do another one here. And I think there's just going to be 3. And then everything else will be random. We'll do another one down here. And this is just going to be a mini battle. It'll be close, get them warmed up. I'll be curious to see what direction they go. They'll probably end up going somewhere. I imagine they'd use the roads, maybe even the water. Ultimately, I think this would be a good place for the scientist. And actually, it doesn't matter when they get the scientist. They can get them right away. They still need to search the sites. So I think that is going to be all I'm going to do for setup. Pretty basic setup, honestly, because I'm going to let the direction they go kind of determine what I do. I will pre-create a couple zones. We want CSAT guys. Once again, I'm standing on top of a tower. And I'm just going to pre-create some zones here. Just to get them out of the way, because I'm going to be needing them later. Oops. There we go. Get rid of that. And then this will be another zone, pretty much encompassing a foresty area. And then I have this one too. This will be a little bigger, because I want the airport plus the town there. So that might be it. We'll go from here. I haven't spawned any guys yet. I'm going to do that while they're on the way over. They're going to be boating over. But that is basically the mission. They are going to have to landfall on the island in the spot that I provided, and then recover the scientist, which at this point in time, I'm not sure where the guy's going to be. I think it's going to be at that castle spot, though. And then they are going to exfil back to this island. And then I'll actually have a helicopter here waiting to pick them up, and we'll just end it with them flying off or something like that. So, alright, so that is the mission in a nutshell. Hopefully this will all go well. We've had a couple crash situations. I don't know if it's the terrain. I don't know if it's something else going on, but we've had a couple people crash already, so hopefully that doesn't end up being a showstopper for this mission, but we will see what happens. So, thanks for joining this episode. This is episode 6. This is part 1, the setup, and hopefully this will be a good one. So, hope you watch the rest of the season. Thanks for watching this part of episode 6 of Arma3 Zeus missions. If you like this video, click on that like button. It really helps us grow the channel. For more videos like this and more from the MultiplayerGamers.com community, click on subscribe. We upload new videos regularly. We also invite you to our website at MultiplayerGamers.com for forums, discussions, and more. Until next time, this is Funar from MultiplayerGamers.com. Thanks for joining us.